So I decided that it would be great for me to film how I pack our van for vacation. What better time but now, while I'm on vacation, as you can see with my wristband on. We're actually at the Adventure Center here in Nashville, Tennessee. But I figured, why not show you guys? So I'm just going to let you know that I have not vacuumed anything or, had the van detailed. This is real life, how our car looks, our family van looks on a vacation, how it's organized, how, pretty much everything you should know, especially with a 12-passenger van like ours. First, I'll start in the back. Here's the back of our van. Right here we have the Ford Transit 350. It is a 12-passenger van. I'm just going to open it up so that you can see inside. This is how on this vacation, we are on a vacation. It is 3 days or 3 nights, I can't remember, but this is what it looks like. Very minimal. Actually, in this space right here is where our stroller usually is. Right now it's inside, but we have a jogger stroller, so that is right there, and that is pretty much it. Very minimal looking, but there's plenty back here. I'll just start. We have a laptop back here because my husband can work remotely, and so we have his laptop right here. We have a toolkit back here, and it is velcroed. I can show you. I basically have velcro strips on the bottom. One velcro strip on the bottom of that. I buy those velcro strips at Dollar Tree, by the way. So there's a velcro strip. This is how we pack our luggage. Right now you see 2 big green shopping tote bags in there. That's only because I went grocery shopping while I was here. But if you saw in my other video, or probably earlier in this video, I don't know necessarily if I'm going to put it in another video or if I'm going to keep it in this video, but how we pack for family vacations. We pack in 1 tote box, 1 or 2, but this one was a 1 tote box, and that is family of 5, and everything that we wear, including shoes, are in that tote. As you can see, I have our first aid kit. Here also is some more tools, sockets. Here's our just in case emergency kit. That is for like the jumper cables, and there actually is a very smaller first aid kit in there. Just some basic car essentials. Of course, when you have a 1-year-old toddler, you have diapers, swimmers. There's also wipes, probably just stashed in there. Right now, you see we have our snack bag. The snack bag consistently is in here, and it is insulated. I got this actually at a garage sale for $5. No, actually it was $2. And then I bought this bag from Walmart years ago, and it is beat up, but when I tell you, it is still very good. But this is our lunch bag for the day, so it contains all of our lunch as well as all of our snacks, our morning and our afternoon snacks. And then in this bag here is our in case of emergency clothes. That bag is consistently inside the van. I only switch the clothes out every season. So right now you have emergency clothes for everyone in the family, including myself and my husband. And of course there is the jack. But as you can see, there's lots of space, still lots of space. Usually we carry bikes when we go on vacations. This time we did not, because we knew our schedule will be very packed. But yeah, this is how the back looks. Oh, I'm sorry, I should have said this. By the way, I purchased this compartment, this organizer, that's what they call this thing. This organizer from Aldi's, believe it or not. It was $4.99. And what was really great is I actually saw this same type of organizer at Walmart or Target, but it was over $20. So I was super pumped when I saw that at Aldi's. That was very much something I appreciated. So now we're gonna go to the inside to the passenger, the back seats. And as you see, we have a sliding door. We did not get the barn doors for our van. It would be a bad decision for us with our children. Those poor doors would get banged up. So I'll start with this row first. This is the row that Gabriel, our toddler, is on. As you can see, there are two seat back organizers. I hope that's what it's called. But so I can go ahead and take you to each one of them. This one is kind of like for the driver. So, well, not this, the harmonica's not. But right now there's nothing on there. But usually what's on here are things like pens, if there's a compass. Also inside here, which looks like one of my kids left, this is an insulated pocket. And so clearly they've gotten some snacks out of here because it was unzipped. But this is an insulated pocket to keep certain things cold or warm, and it does a really good job. And no one else sits on this row but Gabriel. So, and it's really good because when my husband is driving and I'm on the passenger seat, it's easy for me to come back here and tend to Gabriel and have somewhere to sit. So, okay, so that's that. All right, here we go for Gabriel's seat organizer. So here, nothing spectacular on his, but just some of his things. He loves this VTech dial. He loves this thing. It's so cute. Isn't it cute? Okay, so he loves that. So we have that there for him. Play phone is definitely something he does. He loves fidget spinners and cars. And of course, he's a toddler. So wipes and diapers. Perfect. And his car seats here, his hat that he loves. Oh, there's his golf ball. He loves golf balls. My middle son plays golf, so he loves golf. Okay, let's talk about right here. And there it is. There's some crumbs in that real life for you. Okay, so what we have here at the bottom of up under Gabriel's car seat is a Velcro. This is also Velcroed at the bottom, as you can see. Is my car care and cleaning kit, and what I have in here are just some essentials, some things that I purchased from Dollar Tree. This is actually kind of dirty now, but this is what I slide on my fingers, well, on my hand, and clean up around the car, especially like the dashboard. Here's a broom, which is really good. It came in handy for real yesterday when we saw some glass in a good parking space. We were able to sweep it out of the way so we can park. This is a power converter that we use very often. Here is one of those, a wipe, some multi-purpose cleaner, of course another fidget spinner right here, and an auto glass cleaner, and a spoon for discipline. Old school. And looks like a stress ball from one of the kids' stress balls. So that's in there. That actually doesn't belong in there, but I'm just going to throw that in there. But that is Velcro to seat right there. So I'm moving that out the way so I can get to Gabriel's van. Ugh, that Velcro is really durable. So you'll see that each of my children have their own van bin. And basically what's in there are some of the things that they use or things that they need. Because I don't like to see things on the seats nor lingering on the floor because it's very dangerous. So we have inside Gabriel's bin a rolled up blanket, some of his toys, and one of his favorite books. He's still learning how to turn pages, so it's so cute. But that is one of his favorite books. So we have all of that in his bin. And these are dishwashing pans that I purchased from Dollar Tree. Put Velcro strips on those, and they slide easily up under the seat. Okay. Up under this seat, which is right next to Gabriel's, let me throw that back in there, which is right next to Gabriel's, is a activity tray. He's never used his, so that's why his little sticker is still on there. But I purchased these from the special section out of Aldi's. Perfect essential for our van, because when we go on road trips, our children love to do things like color, draw, play with toys, all of that type of stuff. And so these things come in handy. These were $4.99 actually at Aldi's, and as you can see, they have really good deep pockets. This is not a flimsy table. It is extremely durable, and it's easy to clean as well. So I slide that up under there. That slides very well. And then up under here also, as you can hear that Velcro, is my van vacuum. Believe it or not, I also purchased this at Aldi's. If you have not visited Aldi's lately, just know that they have a special section where it's like special buys on items that are usually at higher prices in larger retail stores. So I purchased this vacuum, and it was, I do believe, $9.99. Don't quote me on that, but it was not a lot. It was not the same price that I saw at Home Depot or at Target when I went looking for a battery operated vacuum. But yeah, so this had to be no more than $10, because I usually don't spend a lot in the special buy section. So this is my vacuum, and as you can see at the bottom, I velcroed it as well. That way it stays securely up under the seat. It does not move around while the car is moving. Okay, and that is it for the seat organization for that row. And so then we come back here, and nothing is on the seats. That is my main rule in our van. There may be crumbs though. There are crumbs. Now, let's not say that. Let's not say maybe. There are crumbs. Okay, so let's talk about this seat right here. Let me show you the seat. This is kind of like a standalone seat. My oldest son loves this seat. He loves this seat. He's not next to anyone. He's not touching anyone. No one's touching him. It's perfect for him. So he sits here, and for him, he has his organization on the back of the first row seat. So I can take you through that and just to show you what's all inside here. This top pocket, he keeps his wallet and his little notepad. His pen, his color pencils. One of our favorite games are here. He has some of those mess-free. Let's see. Yeah, Color Wonder. Hopefully it's gonna work. Okay, yeah, you can see it now. Crayola's Color Wonder mess-free markers. On this side, he has his iPad charger, hand sanitizer, one of his watches, and down here is his iPad. Okay. And so he keeps his things in there. They don't stay in there overnight, thank God, because, can't really keep things like that in the car all night. But we do keep this. Stuff like this, we do keep that in the car just so we can always have it with us. Anyway, for his bin, it is actually up under here. And I've labeled all of our kids' bins, so there's no confusion. So as you can see in his bin, he has he has his rolled up blanket, red blanket in there. 2 of his toys. That's a real battle. We know what happened. We all know what happened in this movie. I'm not going to give you a spoiler, but yeah. So that looks like he has some of his coloring sheets. Okay, this is a coloring sheet from out of his brother's coloring book. If you have never purchased the mess-free Color Wonder books or packages from probably anywhere, Walmart, Kmart, Target, you should definitely do it. They are definitely really good. These are really good for road trips. They do not rub off on skin, furniture, or on clothes. If I can show you, I'm one-handed, so as you can see, all of them look like this. The tips all of the tips, let's see, can you see that? All of the tips look like that, but they have, it's some type of formula where as soon as, you know, they start coloring, I'm gonna try to put this back on here. Hold on. Okay, yeah. As soon as they start coloring, the color from that pen appears. So yeah, you should purchase that. It is well worth the purchase. Here is a road trip bingo. Our kids love these, especially the sliding feature. I purchased this from Target out of the dollar spot, one of my favorite places to go. As most of you probably know, my son is an entrepreneur. He owns his own company, so he loves books like this. We got this one from the library, and this one as well. He loves cars, loves to know how cars work, and a couple of magazines, Boys Life, Sports Illustrated for Kids, another Sports Illustrated for Kids, and there's his color mess free coloring book and his Bible word search, and I think that's about it. Yeah, like I said, in a dish pan, and I slide that up under that seat, and so they fit really well. As you can see, there's still some room, even if I wanted to put something else down there with a Velcro bottom. These bins, they do not slide. So like I said, because they're tall enough, but well worth the purchase. Extremely durable trays. Okay, now for Terrell's tray, it is actually over here, and so he kind of just pushes that red one up a little bit. He just slides his own tray out. His is blue, and if you know me, my kids even if you don't know me, I always color code things for my kids. So even at home, Terrell has blue plates. So this is his tray. Gabriel always has red, and Kanan always has green. And so that is his tray, and I forgot to put his stuff back in his bin. Let me throw that back in there. Get that Thanos. I hate you. Okay. And his coloring sheet. And then right here in the side, I have a Sterilite trash can that is really snug for that seat right there. But it fits, and it is useful. It has the pop top on it, and it is very helpful to have in the car, especially having children. I do not like to see trash all around my car. Yeah, that's it for that. Okay, and so now we're going back to the third row back here where my middle son sits, and this is his organization. So like I said, all of our children have their own organizers. I only purchased blue because the other color they had was white, I do believe, and that just would not work back here for my kids. So same setup. Here's a pen for Kanan, which is our middle son. He is 7. He's 6. He looks like he's 7 or 8. But I do not like anything with bottles. I don't know about you, but my 6-year-old loves to do a lot of squeezing, and squeezing probably more than he should. So for him, instead, I actually have antibacterial moist wipes, hand wipes. And you can buy a box of these, and I think they come in a box of 20 for $1 at Dollar Tree. So I have that. I have a notepad also back here for Kanan. Terrell does too. I don't know in which pocket it is in, but he has a notepad as well. I do not like repeating myself, so my kids do take notes when we talk. So that it's important for them to have that skill to me. Not just because they're guys, but because I want them to be avid listeners. So there is a notepad. They usually carry notepads even in their pocket, either a notepad or a what do you call those things? Index cards. Yeah. So in here, of course, is their wallet. And down here, same setup, iPads down inside there. Okay. I don't know why that's stuck in there. Who knows? But that's a 12 volt. And we usually use this 12 volt for that surge, that power saver, that power converter. So we use that power converter right here so that the kids can use their electronics and charge them with the regular home brick, the brick for the home. Okay, and same setup. There's 4 seats back here, and these are all adult seats. I don't know if I've ever shared that either, but these are all adult seats, and our kids really enjoy that. They do recline. These seats do recline back. Have a small recline. That's like the recline pool right there. But the back seats do not recline. So we really use this row back here for naps and different things like that. Sometimes Kanan does sit up here in the second row so that someone else can take a nap. Works out perfectly for our family. And it looks like Kanan was in the middle of some artwork, so I'm going to leave those things the way they are and not try to put his stuff away. But as you can tell, he is working. See how deep those pockets are? And he's working on, again, that mess-free Color Wonder book. And this one is really cool because it is the metallic. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, the metallic version. They have other Color Wonder mess-free books, but this one is the metallic version, and we are in love with that. Look at how that red looks. It looks, you see that? It looks, metallic. Looks like metal. And so, yeah, my kids love these books. And here's his color pencils. Color pencils are really good to have inside of the car. Not only will they not really transfer over to fabric, but they do not melt. We live in the South, so having things that don't melt and create large messes that are in cars are pretty much is the best thing since sliced bread. And then there's a group of crumbs and a straw. Yep, that's it. So let's go up to the front seat and I'll show you the organization. Okay, so we're gonna open up the front, get on in. All right, first things first, this van is a dream for me. I love this van, not only because it has a lot of space, but also because of the way it is made. This van, we had choices in between what type of van we would choose for our family van. And I was going to choose a minivan, but I knew the size of my family, not necessarily the number of people, but I am close to 6 feet. My husband is 6'4", and size really matters with us. We won't be able to live in a little small car, and so this was the investment that we chose to make, not just because we do plan on having other children, but also to accommodate the size of our family, as in our weight, our height, things like that are very important for your comfort. We purchased this one, and it has definitely shown us the benefit of that investment. So as you can see, we have huge high seats up here in the front. This is actually the same size steering wheel of a minivan, so it doesn't feel like I'm driving a Mack truck like other 12-passenger vans are. But let's go over how everything is done. All right, so we get in, closing the door. First thing, there is lots of storage. We have a cup holder here. Right here is kind of where I throw my receipts in so I can have them for review at the end of the day. There's more storage here. And as you can see, there's deep pockets. It looks like I've, took off some press-on nails there. That's fine. You can see that. It's fine with me. But there's a screwdriver here from when I was helping a friend as well. But I guess that could be a weapon area. I guess we can have that. Call that the weapon area. But there's crazy storage in here. Here's the space right here where I put my cell phone. If I'm driving, I have an Android. My husband has an iPhone, and it actually slides right into that pocket. Really, really good. Cup holders. There's some more cup holders. There's this middle little holder right here, and that's where I put our gum. Right there in the middle. This is a little book lamp that I purchased from Dollar Tree. Because we travel out of state a lot, at night. I never like to cut on the overhead light. And so, I don't want to be a distraction to my husband while he's driving. So I choose to purchase these book lights. They come in handy. They're very useful. Here is a dual charger, and it has a component on here. I can't remember the name of it, but what it does is it's like a Bluetooth also. So I can't remember the name of this. Man, I'm sorry guys. But here is a charging volt. Here's another one, and here actually is a USB volt where we actually can hook up our car, and we can play things from our podcasts and different things like that we have saved on the phone. Over here is the same type of pocket that was over there. It is deep enough, as you can see, to hold my water bottle. There's also my tea mug. Here we have my air freshener from Bath and Body Works, one of my favorite places. And right here in the middle is another trash can. This trash can is also Velcroed. I don't know if you can hear that at the bottom, but I have it right there, and it pops open. Perfect. And it's in the right size. Nothing is crowded. We don't feel congested or anything with it being right here. We use it a lot, actually, for us up here in the front seat. And then here's the bag with pretty much all of our essentials for the trip, things that we like to have at hand. I have here the family road trip printable, and I will post the link to this road trip printable so that you can have it. This is the planner for family road trips that I created. I'll have that posted in the description box. I have my emergency sewing kit inside my bag. There's some headphones there, my journal, of course, magazines that I enjoy, books, more kids books, different things like that, another journal. Yeah, we really carry feminine napkins, things that we need or like to read. This is my newest read that I'm working on reading. I love this book so far. Phyllis Hoffman is an amazing writer as well as interior designer. So yes, that concludes the entire van, our entire family van, and how it is organized for a road trip. I think I will post another video just to show you how my van is set up per season. Yeah, because I've only had this van now for 3 seasons. So I can show you how I have set it up. There's not that many things that I do differently, but there are some things that I would like to show you that I add and take away from our vehicle. Okay, so yeah, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope that it's helpful, especially if you have a 12-passenger van. I know when I purchased this van, that I searched high and low for like organization tips for a 12-passenger van, specifically for the Ford Transit 12-passenger van, and really didn't see any that was well suited for my family and for the things that we have. If you were to see the way this van looks when it's not for a vacation, it has some modifications. Like there are sports equipment, a sports equipment tub that's usually right in that area where the tub is for our luggage, and so that usually is inside there. That has balls and bats and golf clubs, as well as lawn chairs inside there. I use tubs for like everything. If you have a large family, I'm pretty sure you do, and if you haven't, try it out. You never know, you may just like it, the way how it really stores things, especially when you put the Velcro strips on there, because usually when you put things like what you've seen in my vehicle in a car, they tend to slide back and forth with the movement of the vehicle. But one really cool thing about those Velcro strips, especially if you have carpeted bottom, is that they will stay exactly where they are. So try that out. I don't know, guys, tips are usually here and there for me. I usually just try things out, and that was one of the tips that I just thought of. How about using Velcro strips? And it really works. So if you want to use it, go ahead, use it. Hey, a tip is a tip. But yeah, thanks so much for watching this video and bearing with it, with all the crumbs and stuff. But this is a real life family van, and I'm glad you were able to I'm glad I was able to share it with you. I'm so tongue-tied. I'm tired. I'm hungry. So much is going on. Family vacation.